For your warm-up, express 1/3 as a decimal. So just like last week, you're going to do 1 divided by 3. And we can't do 1 divided by 3, but we can put 1.0 and pretend that it's 10 and then divide. Make sure to bring your decimal up. 3 goes into 10 3 times, and this will repeat, giving you an answer of 3300ths repeating. Next, as a class, if 4/5 of the population of a certain town is considered to be middle class, and the population of the town is 1,500, how many people are considered middle class? So we're going to set this up as 4/5 times 1,500 over 1. Go ahead and write this down in your journal. And you end up with 6,000 divided by 5. And if I divide 6,000 by 5, I get 1,200. So go ahead and put this in your Google form and do the next one on your own. The next one says, if 4/5 of the population of a certain town is considered to be middle class, and the population of the town is 2,000, how many people are considered middle class? Go ahead and pause your video and then continue on the next one. Next, Robin has read 3/4 of a book. Mark said he had read 1/2 as much as Robin. What fraction of the book has Mark read? So the same thing, I'm going to multiply 3/4 times a half, and I get 3 out of 8. And make sure you, in your Google form, you type it as 3/8. You can't write it as a vertical fraction. You have to write it horizontally, sideways, the second form that you see on the screen. On your own, you're going to work out Robin has read 3/5 of a book. Mark said he had read 1/2 as much as Robin. What fraction of the book has Mark read? So you're going to work this one out the same way you did this one with your new numbers. Go ahead and pause your video and put that in your Google form. Next, Jenny is saving for a bicycle. She has 2/3 of its original price. If the original price is $354, how much does she have? So I'm going to take the $354 and multiply that times 2/3. Same way, I get 354 times 2 is 708, and 3 times 1 is 3. 708 divided by 3 is 236. So she has $236. Go ahead and put that in your form. And now you're going to do this one on your own. Jenny is saving for a bicycle. She has 2/5 of its original price. If the original price is $355, how much does she have? Go ahead and pause your video. If there are 80 houses in the neighborhood, 1/4 of the houses only have a trampoline in their backyard. 2/5 have a garden only, and the rest have a little pool. So how many have a little garden only? So we're going to look at 80 times 2/5. Same thing, multiply straight across, and we end up with 160 divided by 5, which is 32. Go ahead and place this one in your form, and then you're going to solve the next one by yourself. If there are 80 houses in the neighborhood, 1/4 of the houses have a trampoline, 3/5 have a garden only, and the rest have a little pool. How many have a garden only? Go ahead and pause your video. Next, there was a middle school football tournament this past weekend. Tara was forfeited and didn't show up because they forgot to order a bus. There were 88 total fans in the stands. 2,500 of the fans were supporting HMS, 3/8 of the fans were supporting LMS, and the rest of the fans were there for KMS. How many fans were there to see our Knights? So let's break this down. HMS, LMS, and KMS. Well, at HMS, they had 88 times 0.25. And at LMS, they had 3/8 times 88. So at HMS and LMS, we end up with HMS had 22. So I'm going to take that out of the KMS, 88 minus 22. And then LMS had 33. So if I subtract that, I end up with 33 people were there to see the Knights. So now on your own, you're going to do, there are 32 people at Peter Piper Pizza. 1/2 ate pepperoni, 2/8 ate cheese, and the rest ate veggie. And you're going to solve this one the same way that you did the other one. Make sure all your work is completed, and tomorrow we are having a test.